What's going on, guys? Hulagh here, bringing it back with another video. Today what I'm going to be talking about is probably one of the weirdest and scariest occurrences that's ever happened to me when I've ever been hanging out with my friends. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So kicking things off, this was quite a few months ago, and I was hanging out with about 4 other friends, and we were just driving around trying to figure out something to do, because where I live there is absolutely nothing to do. It's either go to the bowling alley or go watch a movie, and that's pretty much it. So we were just driving around trying to figure out something to do, and we ended up going to a different school's parking lot, and we saw a couple of kids there that were just being weird. We didn't know what was going on, so we kind of sat there and watched them for a little bit, and we were being like full-on stalkers. We probably sat there for about 20 minutes just sitting there watching them, and to us it looked like they were just having some cringy dance off, because at one point it looked like this kid did a really bad whip. So one of my friends decided to have the great idea of let's go up and talk to them, see what they're doing. And for some odd reason, I was actually okay with this. Like, I actually wanted to do it. But we had to have one person stay back in the car just in case they were like doing some kind of drug deal or something, because we were completely outnumbered. It was like 4 of us and like 10 to 15 of them. So I also tried getting one of my other friends who wasn't really going to be doing anything to come with us. But of course, he was way too scared to come and do it with us. So me and my friend, who I'm just going to call Susan for the rest of this video, so that way I don't have to keep saying my friend, we went out and walked up to these kids, and it was extremely awkward. And we eventually asked, hey, what's up? What are you guys doing? And they said, nothing much, we're just chilling. And we told them that from where we were it just looked like they were having some kind of weird dance off. And one kid jokingly did a cringy whip. He actually did it, and it was so bad. Like, I wanted to turn around and leave right then, right after he did that. So after a couple more moments of silence and awkwardness, one kid out of their group told us that we probably didn't want to be there because they had just recently called the cops. And Susan and I, we asked why, because we were kind of concerned and we're like actually kind of worried about these kids. They told us that some guy across the street was getting mad at some little girl, threatening to hurt her or something like that. I don't remember the exact story, but it was bad. Like, if I was in these kids' position and I heard that or saw that going on, I would call the cops too. And he told us that we probably didn't want to be there so the cops wouldn't think that we were involved in it. So Susan and I thanked them for warning us, and we ended up walking out of there casually so we didn't look too freaked out. As soon as I got in the car, I told my friend we needed to leave, like, now. And of course he didn't. He asked why. And I told him that the cops were expected to be there soon, so we had to get out of there pretty quick, so that way they wouldn't think that we were a part of anything. So we ended up like zooming out of there really fast, and on our way leaving, we didn't see any cops or anything, any signs of any cops, so we don't know if the kids were just joking with us and just trying to scare us, or if there was actually something like bad going on. But anyways, that's the end of that. Another thing, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for being so patient with me on uploading another video. I know it's been over 2 weeks, and the reason why it's been so long is because I've just had a whole lot of projects and stuff I've had to do for school, and a bunch of stuff like that, just making me having to put YouTube on the side and not really have time for it. But I do have 1 more week and then I'm off for spring break, so hopefully I should be able to put out a few more videos then. And for those of you who are following me on Twitter, you'll notice that I talk about Funny Moments 4 quite often. It is coming, and I just don't know when. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tune in with me next time for another video, and I'll see you later.